So up to this point, we've been following the same method. Now for the outer areas, the parts where we want to have color, we wet them again with the brush and start with a very diluted paint. We paint these areas so that we just have a watercolor-like background effect. And as we apply the paint with the brush, circular motions, we move it around so that it blends completely and we don't end up with any obvious, distinct, or separate patches of color. Whenever it becomes necessary for us, we continue to repeat this entire procedure until we successfully achieve the exact background color we want. Now, the branch section. We're going to add color to it now. First, using the same very diluted paint, we define its area and make sure the color is able to spread. Then comes the second stage where we add more color. This time it's a bit thicker, so it doesn't spread too much, and we can actually shape the branch. My branch starts from here, and it continues on. At first, just use a wet brush. Then we add very diluted paint so it spreads a little. Now with a thicker paint. Using the same technique I've explained so far, we've gotten to this point, and now we're going to use that same technique. Let's work on the branches. Start with diluted paint. On the part we've wet, paint the tip of the branch. And then we move on to the details. when we want to add the details. We mix a bit of black paint with our brown paint and work with a thicker and finer touch. In some spots, we even let the paint stay a bit separated and not blend in. This is because in watercolor painting, sometimes leaving it like that makes the work look better, and in other places where needed, you can blend it in. This depends both on your model and on your own taste and preference. In some areas, it looks really nice if you add a few knots to the tree trunk. These little details, these fine touches, make it look even more beautiful. The rest, we continue the flower with the same technique,